I want to share one thought regarding Mercury retrograde. I was just doing the Virgo rising video for the membership part of the channel, and I've been talking about how with Mercury retrograde, for the 3 months when Mercury is direct, we start to move on a certain track, and then Mercury retrograde occurs, gives us some facts about the track that we are on, and sometimes offers an alternative so that we can take the track that's right for us, because certain things may be in our blind spot, and we may not be privy to certain facts, and we may feel like, oh, I thought this was going to manifest, I thought I was going in this direction, but now that I know what the truth about this is, Mercury retrograde has revealed it, I'm going to switch to this other thing that feels more right. Another image I want to give you with Mercury retrograde. For the 3 months that Mercury is direct, we're moving forward on the track. It's like those, do you remember when some of us, when we were children, we played with these cars that you could pull back to wind them up, and then when you released them, they drove forward. We're moving forward for 3 months when Mercury is direct. Mercury goes retrograde and says, no, I need to reverse for 3 weeks. Because there are certain elements of the track that you're on, or the forward movement, that is erroneous. And then when Mercury goes direct, by the time we get to August 13th onwards, we can release that and move forward. If the idea of switching tracks is too complicated, the idea of just reversing, to not move forward, to let certain things come to the surface, to let the truth emerge, to let the facts emerge, to let Mercury retrograde kind of work, deliver its messages, deliver its truth, uncover what Mercury retrograde is trying to uncover for you. Mercury's fast, we're moving forward, we're thinking this is going to happen, we're interviewing here, we're talking here, we're auditioning here, we're working on this project, we're making assumptions, and then Mercury goes retrograde and we learn this, and this that we did not know before. And we learned this because rather than zipping forward, we have allowed the vehicle to be pulled back. And then it will move forward again. So I want to leave you with that analogy. It's a helpful analogy. The switching tracks is too complicated, because in that pullback, we get to not be moving forward without a care, but we actually get to pull back to say, let's just wait for everything to align again before I move forward again. The other thing I want to remind you is that when Mercury is, if you have Mercury retrograde in your birth chart, you may well find Mercury retrograde periods. I've said this before, I want to give you a reminder again. You may well find this Mercury retrograde period decisive and helpful, and you may feel like you're more in sync with making decisions with regard to where you want to go and which direction you want to go in. Ultimately, Mercury retrograde periods affect us all the same way. We're moving forward, we need to readjust. We go back to the drawing board, we either switch tracks or we pull back, and then we all move forward. The difference is, those of us who have Mercury direct in our birth charts find it easier to make decisions and to act and move forward from a mental perspective. We are more decisive when Mercury is direct. Mercury retrograde periods confuse us and put us in a state of discombobulation, or we go into overthinking because we are not quite in sync energetically with how to be decisive. People who have Mercury retrograde in their birth charts when Mercury is retrograde may find that they are much sharper and much clearer about how to move forward and making decisions. Indeed, when Mercury is direct, they may struggle with being on time, having their own sense of time, taking a long time to articulate and think through and work out things. Be very deliberative. And then when Mercury goes retrograde, they're like, all right, this, and this. Okay, so just some thoughts there. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button, the wiggly bell, not just the bell, the wiggly bell, so that you're notified when I do new videos. Comment, like the video if you find it useful. This is a very small addendum, short addendum, and feel free to contribute to the channel if you want monetarily by using the thanks button. You don't have to contribute a huge amount if that's not, but you can, blah, 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 blah. And what a Mercury retrograde thing to say. And then donation information is also in the description box below. You can become a member for $6.99 a month and watch the rising sign specific videos. You can watch them for your sun and your moon, but that's where those are. And my email address is in the description box below. If you want to purchase a reading, you can contact me using that email address. Thank you so much. Take care.